Hey everybody, Jake here, and today I'm going to go over my top 5 knives for the year. I've added most of these knives this year. Just started kind of get into them, and they're not my most popular videos on this channel, but I enjoy doing them, so I'm going to, continue doing them very rarely. Not nearly as often as, pen or ink, but I enjoy doing them. So we'll go over my top 5 with an honorable mention like we did with the pen video. And after this, we'll have the top 5 inks coming out, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, honorable mention, and the only reason this is an honorable mention is because it isn't just a knife. The Leatherman Skeletal. Okay, so the actual knife blade on this is kind of okay. It works. I wish it didn't have serrations, it'd be way better. But it's certainly not terrible by any means. It has, somewhat decent lockup. The action's okay. But the reason I wanted to include the Skeletal in this is just the usefulness of this thing. You can go watch my full review on it for more details, but it has, a carabiner, a bottle cap, oh my lord, bottle cap opener. Forgot the opener part. It has a bit driver, extra bits, it has pliers, it has a pocket clip. It's light for, as far as multi-tools are concerned, but it's a great, fantastic multi-tool, and I just had to include it in this, somewhere. Honestly, if the knife blade were better and I could, primarily use it as a knife, which I barely ever use the knife blade on it, it would probably be in like number 3. But, since multi-tool, I figured to give it honorable mention. Alright, so number 5 is actually the Kershaw Synder, and I know you guys are probably a little apprehensive on that one, but hear me out. Oh, almost threw it on my hand. Goodness gracious. There we go. It's a small knife, as you can tell. I'm just slung it out of my hand trying to open it. And you can open it a lot easier if you go slow, but you can absolutely flick this knife open. It does have decent action if you can get a grip on it. My hands aren't quite small enough, but this is an extremely useful knife. I keep it on my keychain. It's ergonomically is great because you can kind of get, pretty much a 3-finger grip on it and a thumb. It doesn't give you much cutting surface, but for opening an envelope or a package or something, it's great. Don't cut cardboard with it or something, but as a small kind of everyday use knife, it's wonderful. It's just fantastic ergonomically. It has a little bottle cap opener, which is useful. It looks kind of like a turtle or a lizard or something. It's cute, and it's very cheap. So I really don't have that much bad stuff to say about it. I mean, the steel's a little bad, but it's a keychain knife and it's less than $10. You can't really ask for a whole lot. But yeah, that's going to be my number 5, the Kershaw Synder. Up number 4, this is the only fixed blade I have, and I like it quite a bit. This is actually the SE Azula. So this has a terrible paracord wrap on it in a hideous color that I thought was going to be brown and dark blue, but it is not. It's like orange and black, and looks like Halloween. But wonderful sheath on this thing. I do have it configured kind of unconventionally, just to sit on my waistband, but you can configure the sheath in multiple ways. This is the, I believe, Knife Center exclusive color. This is like the dark blue blade, and it's coated 1065 carbon steel just to prevent rust. The edge can get some rust, but I haven't run into any issues with it. It's a little small, but as far as fixed blades go, it's not bad. Nice jimping. Really good quality on this. You can keep the skeletonized handle, or you can add, micarta, or however you want to do it. It's a wonderful knife, wonderful size, and for the money, it's pretty good. I'm really impressed with it. Next up, this one should have a review coming up soon. This is the Spyderco Introvert. And the main reason it is on this list at all is not for practicality, because it's super impractical, but I love the design of it. It's just a really interesting knife. It can be opened a ton of different ways. There's a few things I dislike, like the G10 and stuff, but the ergonomics on it are just about perfect. This is the most comfortable knife I own to hold. But like I said, I love the design. You can open it with a flipper tab. You can open it, with a thumb hole. You can middle finger flick it. If you have any Spydercos, you probably know how to do that. And it has a, easy to depress back lock. You can also, hold it in reverse grip very, very well. Wonderful ergonomic knife, as a lot of Spydercos are. Number 2, the Benchmade Proper. Excuse the ugly pair. I really need to get a different color paracord for these knives. It's hideous. But this is the micarta version with the sheep's foot blade, and I love the grind on this. It's gorgeous. But I love this knife. It's my first and only slip joint probably ever, but it's great. I love the design of it. It's a good size. The price isn't too bad, and I love the blade grind. Super useful blade shape for just everyday stuff, and it's super duper light and very, very thin. It's wonderful. Next up is a recent purchase, and this one should have a review coming up soon as well. This is the ZT-0450CF. Wonderful name for a wonderful knife. This is as I said, the CF, so the carbon fiber version with the titanium back. And I've done some slight, I wouldn't really call it modification, but I replaced the screws, the stock ones, with purple. And I plan on placing the back spacers with purple as well, because that green-purple thing is really not doing it for me. Not a big fan of the Joker. But the action on this thing is amazing. This is beautiful. I wish it were a little cheaper, but honestly, I don't regret paying, I think I got it for $170 from a local knife shop. It's so smooth, and with a little encouraging, it can drop shut very easily. It's extremely light. It's a wonderful, wonderful size. I almost wish the blade were a little shorter, because it's 3.25 inches. I wish it were around 3, similar to the proper. But I really don't have anything bad to say about it. I wish there's just a few things that I wish were different, but they're not, terrible. But this knife is great. The action on it's wonderful. This is the first knife I've ever really fidgeted with, and for good reason. It's great. So once I disassembled it and lubed it up, it got even better. And, it's definitely my favorite knife of this year. So let's see if we can fit all these on screen. So we got number 5. We're not going to be able to do this. Number 4. Number 3, because that freaking knife's huge. I'm sorry, number 1, number 2, and number 3. I did that wrong. And then we have number 4, number 5, and our honorable mention. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite knife for this year was. Maybe you guys have some recommendations or something I can pick up and try out. Keep an eye out for the top 5 ink video that's coming up, and check out my top 5 pins of the year. Got some really good stuff in there. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.